If there is one thing about Tokyo Ghoul that I really like, is they like to remind you of things. They want to remind you that, one, they are building a story, and two, their characters have feelings, which is a lot of what this episode is. So, in episode 3 of Tokyo Ghoul Route A, honestly not a whole lot happens. We're seeing more of the characters and kind of more building up towards the next episode. Plus, we kind of get to meet a new character, and I think a confirmation of what one of these characters actually is. But for the most part, not a whole lot happened in this episode. We get to see more of the characters. At the beginning of the episode, it is pretty cool. We get to see Kaneki kind of let loose a little bit, stopping this police transport that we see at the end of episode 2, and we get to see who they are busting out, which is pretty much who seems to be an underling of Jason in some sort of way. Fuck you, phone. And he is a Fruit Loop. I will just tell you guys right now, he is insane. He wants to see Jason, and then when he finds out he's dead, holy crap. But we get to see them. We get to see Kaneki and Toka's brother kind of let loose a little bit. Then we kind of move on to Toka, and you can really see that she's just trying to do whatever she can to not think about Kaneki too much. She's just trying to let it not bother her, which of course is not going to happen. You realize that she pretty much realizes she cannot get away from this. She's going to have to face it at some point. But I mean, as we know, she is preparing to go to university. She is trying to go to the same university that Kaneki went to, and then she actually sees posters of Kaneki up on a billboard, pretty much saying, "Hey, look out for this guy. If you see him, report it." And whatever, and it's just, no matter what, it kind of shows that no matter what she does, she's not going to be able to just turn away from it. She has to face what she's seeing. And we get to see a little bit more backstory on Kaneki and all that type of stuff, which is actually pretty interesting, but I can't really say it's anything new. We kind of knew he was a quiet recluse. All he did was really read in the background and everything. We got to learn he was in a play, so that was pretty interesting, but that's pretty much it for that. We do get to see one part which is pretty interesting, where you get to see Hanami, I believe the little girl's name is, where she's getting into more reading, and she likes this author, and she wants to go get the book signed for Kaneki as kind of like a present. And you can tell she's really hopeful that she's going to see Kaneki again, and that he'll come around and not be so insane, I guess. But she goes to get this book signed, and you get to see the author, and she is, of course, an eccentric character. It seems like a lot of animes and just movies and TV shows in general show authors as being like weird, eccentric characters, but this one is definitely a weirdie. But get to see her a little bit, and later in the episode you get to, it kind of goes back to Kaneki's perspective, where it's showing pretty much where this underling of Jason finds out that Jason is dead, and he's freaking out, going all over the floor. Like I said, the dude is a Fruit Loop, and you get to see Kaneki's human side come out a little bit, which is actually pretty interesting. It kind of shows that he knows what he's doing. He has confidence that he's able to balance this ghoul and the human in this one body quite well, and I think I really like how Kaneki's character is written in general. He's a very balanced character, at least more so in this season. He wasn't so much in the first season. He kind of worked up to that point where you're kind of like, okay, you know what, he has to accept what he is, and he has to balance the two. It seems like in season 2, he has a good balance, and he knows how to balance the two. But it's actually pretty interesting. After we get to see Kaneki have a little bit of an interaction with this underling of Jason, whose name I cannot remember. I tell you guys, I'm terrible with names. But after we see this, we get to see Kaneki walk off, and we see the girl covered in bandages again. And it kind of shows that with the way her voice and the way she says Kaneki's name, you kind of get the impression that she could be the author of the book that she signed for Hanami. And so I guess we kind of got to... I don't know if that's right or not. Maybe I'm just thinking too much into it, but I think the author was the chick covered in bandages, and she seems to be quite the eccentric character, so I think it would actually kind of fit. The girl in bandages seems to be a little bit of an eccentric character, and so did the author, so I think the two would fit pretty well, but that may be just me thinking into it too much, and it may be completely obvious and I'm just an idiot, but who knows. But overall, not a whole lot happened in this episode. That's pretty much what happened. We do get to see Suzuya, one of the investigators, get this bitchin' new weapon which the weapons are called something that I can't even pretend to pronounce, but she gets this badass scythe thing, and it's really cool. If she tests it out, you can definitely tell it's going to be a badass weapon, and in her hands, she's going to be going nuts with that thing. But that's pretty much what happened in this episode. Overall, I give it about a 7 out of 10. Not really anything crazy, just kind of building up some moments, some emotions, some characters, and then kind of sets up for what Kaneki is doing with Toko's brother in the next episode, because at the end of the episode it shows them on top of a building looking down on another building, which kind of looks like a prison type thing, which I think was the prison that they were sending this underling of Jason to, so it'll be pretty interesting to see what they're doing exactly with this. But that's pretty much what happened in this episode. Tell me what you guys thought. Did I miss anything? Tell me what you guys thought in the comments below. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you could give this video a like, I would also very much appreciate it. Thank you all so much. Tell me what you guys are also thinking of Tokyo Ghoul Route A in general. I'm really liking this anime. I really like the story, the characters. They just appeal to me. So tell me what you guys thought in the comment section below. Tell me if you guys thought I missed anything. Thank you all so much for the love and support in 2015. I love you all, and I will see you all next time. I am out.